Stars about you. Stars about you. Stars about.
They've obviously got a lot of that.
Espresso right here on SABC3. Now, have you always wanted to make a souffle, but you've been so scared to try it? Well, don't blame yourself, because everybody's scared to try it. According to just about every cooking show out there, the souffle is one of the most difficult things to make. Well, fear no more, because Teresa Elliott is here. She's joining us this morning to show us how, and of course, the secret to making a beautiful, fluffy, flop-free, first-time souffle every single time. And of course, our beautiful Palesa Tembe is here as well. She is an ace in the kitchen. Trust me, I've seen her Express all the time.
I'm really good at being in the kitchen, but I just want to find out what's going on the Field Group Good Breakfast Show.
Why?
I see Graham out here.
Chewing
while
because
sneaking away.
He steals. Teresa, welcome to the show.
Wow.
Okay, so when Teresa's here, you basically know that you're going to get all of the hot tips on how to make the best recipes. And today it's a cheesy souffle.
Yes, that's right. And I think people are very intimidated by a souffle, but it's very basic. It's just a base with egg whites.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to take you through step by step, and I'll give you some tips and tricks. on how to
This is my first
Give
time.
it to us.
This is my first time making a souffle. Graham is out here just trying me today.
Yeah.
He is behind the camera eating galore, but I'm going to join you because it is my birthday, so I think I should have the first taste in the kitchen once we're done.
I think
that's
once
fair.
we're done. What are the ingredients? What do we need to do?
Right, so we're going to start with our base, which is basically a cheese sauce, okay? So I'm going to add my Clover milk to the pan.
Cool.
And we're going to infuse this with lots of delicious flavour.
Nice.
So milk goes in, and then I'm going to add some garlic.
Oh, those are quite
Quite hefty.
quite hefty. Definitely.
We're going to add some thyme, some bay leaves, and some onion.
And of course, can we play with our different cheeses here? Are we able to?
Totally. Well, we're going
play
with
with
the cheddar,
textures?
but yeah, you can use what you prefer.
So what I
let
love
that-
about Clover cheese is it's manufactured using pasteurized, standardized cow's milk. It's also got a whole range of good quality and value for money. It's ideal for uses in lunch boxes and sandwiches and toasted sandwiches, as well as delicious salads and meals. So versatility and variety is
Yeah.
key.
That's what we love.
And of course, the range includes different cheeses from cheddar to Gouda, Tussers, white cheddar, mature cheddar cheese blocks, and feta as well. So there's a lot. There's a
And
lot
for
to
me,
play
who's
with.
like new in the kitchen,
Yeah.
Clover has made it so easy for us because their cheeses come with serving, serving labels. So depending on whatever color is on the package, it tells you the flavor of the cheese, the intensity,
and the strength as well, the strength of the cheese.
Yeah.
So shopping is so much easier now with Clover.
Right, so we're going to let that infuse for a little while, just get the flavours in there. Take it off the heat and then strain it, because we obviously don't want all of those bits in our sauce. And then what you're going to do is use that to make a white sauce. So you're basically melting the batter, adding the flour, whisk, 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 add the milk, thicken on the stove. The instructions on the website. I'm racing through here.
It's looking good. It's not looking too
basically
crazy
a cheese
yet.
sauce. And we've added our Clover cheddar into the sauce, a bit of mustard, a bit of seasoning. So that is essentially, if you know how to make mac and cheese,
Of course.
you know how to make
Easy
a white
peasy.
sauce.
All right.
All right, now this is the tricky stage. Not tricky, but this is where you've got to be
Already my
careful.
heart is now like, oh my gosh.
We've got egg whites in the bowl, which
Okay.
I'm going to finish whisking. And you want to whisk just until stiff peak stage. So we're just going to whisk that a little bit more.
I can already see the volume is building.
Yes. So the air is very, very important here. And my first trick is to use room temperature egg whites because you're going to incorporate more air that way.
And you don't want scrambled eggs either.
Absolutely not. And then what you want to do is fold this into your cheese sauce. So what I like to do is just add about a third first.
I mean, and what do you mean by folding? When I hear folding, I picture the literal doing my ironing folding. How do you fold
It's a
your egg whites in?
very gentle process. And the way I like to do it is use a figure eight. So do sort of like a figure eight with your spoon or your whisk. And to be gentle, that is the most important thing.
Yeah.
So
Well, if you've just joined us this morning, our keyword for this amazing cheesy souffle is Clover. SMS that to 33728. We'll gladly send you the ingredients list and the link to the recipe, and you could be making this yourself. It's easy and it is flop free. That's what I love the
Absolutely.
most. You cannot flop this recipe.
No.
And
So
if you do,
easy.
then it took like really effort.
I was going to say
flop it.
trust by Lisa to make it a bit of a flop, but you've broken it down, and I think I can do this at home. I think I
Yes.
can do this by
So
myself.
I started by adding a third just to loosen the mixture,
Yeah.
and then it makes it a bit easier to add the rest. So gently does it, because you want to keep as much air in there as possible. If there are a couple of streaks left in the mix, that's totally
How
fine.
long does this recipe typically take to make?
There's quite a few steps, and then you bake it also probably for about half an hour in total.
Okay.
So I'd say
Wonderful.
maybe an hour or so.
So once we've popped it
Yeah.
into our ramekins over
Pop
here,
it into
when
the
does the
ramekin.
cheese?
These have been greased, so don't forget the grease. And you can also line it with some Parmesan cheese, so the souffle's got something to hold on to. And you bake it in a bain-marie, which is a water bath, at 180 degrees for 15 minutes.
Wonderful.
Yes, so that's the first bake.
Yeah.
And then we do a second bake. So we're going to top it with a little bit more cheese. Do you want to give me a hand there?
While we are topping it with all our gorgeous, delicious cheeses, why don't you take a look at how we made this wonderful recipe one more time? Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA, made with love by Clover.
Soft and fluffy, these delicious Clover double-baked cheese soufflés are a wonderful treat that the whole family will enjoy. To get started, add 400 milliliters Clover Fresh full cream milk, 1 sliced and fried onion, a few sprigs of thyme, 2 cloves of garlic, and 2 bay leaves to an oven-proof dish. Allow to infuse at 180 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. Strain and set aside. Then add 4 tablespoons Clover butter and 50 grams sifted flour to a heated pot. Stir to incorporate. Next, gradually add the infused milk. Whisk until thick. Add 1 teaspoon mustard powder, salt and pepper, and 100 grams grated Clover mature cheddar cheese. Whisk to combine. Whisk in 4 egg yolks, one at a time. Then whip 4 egg whites until stiff peaks form. And gently fold into the cheese mixture. Pipe the mixture into ramekins 2/3 full and fill the oven dish halfway with boiling water. Bake for 15 to 20 minutes. Allow to cool. Place in an oven-proof dish and add 140 ml Clover Fresh cream, 40 grams grated Clover mature cheddar cheese. Bake at 220 degrees Celsius for 10 to 12 minutes. Try this double-baked cheese soufflé recipe for a delicious and indulgent dish your taste buds are sure to remember, thanks to Clover.
Made with love by Clover.
That keyword once again is Clover to 33728. SMS it and we'll gladly send you the recipe and the ingredients list, and you could be making this flop-free, delicious souffle, double-baked souffle yourself. Palesa, you in there already, my love. You are in there.
I mean, I told you I'm on my worst behavior. It's
Come
birthday
on.
time, so I can
Listen.
do what I want.
It's your birthday. You can do what you want to.
I'm gonna party like it's my birthday. I'm about to eat like it's my birthday.
Okay,
Cut
do
you
the
ready?
things.
So we've topped the soufflés with a little bit more cheese, a splash of cream, and then we bake them again in the oven for another 10 minutes.
Wonderful.
Okay.
And they're good to go.
Shall we let Palesa
You're gonna
taste?
try some.
You are the guest of honor, my darling.
Definitely. It already looks so good, and I know everything with you in this kitchen is. Oh, look at that.
Ooh. Once again, Clover to 33728. Eat it. Yum.
Oh wow.
So
Girl. I'm just gonna.
Okay, just take everything. Don't share with Graham. Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA, made with love by Clover.